Hey there, boils and ghouls. I'm Mr. Macabre, and welcome back to my movie library. It is Halloween, and as you can see, I got my little jammies on here. I'm gonna make this video real quick, and then it's gonna be time to go out and have some fun. This is definitely my night of the year, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Gonna go out, play. I love Halloween and love to go out and play. So I just wanted to make this video real quick. Just a few days ago when I did my my Edward Scissorhands video, I had talked about how this is about the time of year, when my local record store, either one collector or a number of collectors or whoever, they start selling off a lot of their big, label boutique label titles and stuff like that, and then I'm able to go in and pick some of these up and get them for a really good markdown price and kind of, do some upgrading, get in some new stuff, upgrade some stuff from Blu-ray to 4K and everything else, or DVD to Blu-ray, whatever, what have you. And I was actually able to go in and picked up some stuff. Almost everything here is all Severin. There are two things I have here that are not, but everything else I have is Severin. And, no more farting around. It's Halloween. I got things to do, places to be, and I'm sure you do too, so I won't waste your time anymore. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. One of the things I picked up that was not from Severin, I got a CD. I don't know what it is. I've got this on vinyl, but man, this is just one of those things. I just saw it and I just couldn't resist. As much as I love vinyl, I gotta be honest, I think I prefer CDs. CDs are kind of my favorite format. A lot of it is because, I can take CDs, I can rip them into my computer and then, put them on my devices. I can, put my entire music library on my phone or on my tablets or what have you, my laptop, and stuff. So, so I tend to really, gravitate towards CDs, even though, don't get me wrong, I love vinyl. And as a matter of fact, it was a while back I did a video talking about my vinyl collection. But anyway, so I picked up a CD, even though I have this on vinyl. I just couldn't pass it up. We have Chilling, Thrilling Hooks and Haunted Harmonies. There we go. That's the thing, you see like there, I don't know if that's by design, if it's supposed to make it look like, the vinyl. I'm not sure, but, or maybe it's just wear and tear. I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like. It looks like, the vinyl, but, after a while, it gets that ring, and it's that way on the back, too. But yeah, I saw this, and there was just no way I could pass it up. I just thought it was too cool. I do tend to be a sucker for some of these, Halloween CD compilations and stuff, like sound effects and, music scores, all the kind of stuff, that was one thing that bothered me. I was at work yesterday and I thought maybe people would be playing some, like doing some Halloween music or something like that. I was like, no. It's like, but anyway, so here we go. Open it up. And from Big Stir, Big Stir. For a second there, I thought it said Big Star. From Big Stir Records. There you go. All right. So we got that. Okay, I got one other non-Severin item. I'll save that for last, mainly just because it's at the bottom of the pile here. Okay, I got two slip covers. I'm really happy to get these. This one here, okay, both of these are for Blu-rays, and I can't help it. This one always makes me giggle. I got the slip cover for the Blu-ray for House on the Edge of the House on the Edge of the Park. That's a really, really nice slipcover. Even though, I'm sorry, that picture of David Hess's face there really always makes me giggle. It just looks funny to me, But I always like the slipcover. It's really nice. Unfortunately, like a tiny little indentation there at the top, but oh well. But yeah, that's really cool. I like the way the blood is reflected in there and stuff. And then on the back, you got, unrelenting psychological horror, total unabashed exploitation cinema from Ruggiero Deodato, as controversial as his Cannibal Holocaust. I got a couple more things of Ruggiero Deodato here in just a minute. I'll show you, but yeah. So now that's the thing. This is for the Blu-ray. even though it doesn't say, but this is for the Blu-ray. Now, I do know that Severin here, just recently they put out House on the Edge of the Park on 4K. To be truthfully honest, there are two reasons why I don't really plan to upgrade to the 4K. Number one being is, to be truthfully honest, given the kind of subject matter of the movie, there's a lot of, what's a good word? What's a good way to say this? Can't use the R word, but like a lot of sexual violence against women in this movie. So for that, that's not something that really entertains me too much. So I don't really want to go shell out the extra money for that. It's like I can just live with it on Blu-ray. But also too, this here, the Blu-ray is a 3-disc set, which has which also includes the CD soundtrack, where the 4K is just a 2-disc set, it's just a 4K and the Blu-ray. So, for those reasons, mainly just, it's not really a movie I put on to watch very often. So I'm not going to really upgrade it for that. And then also too, like I said, it's like I'm a sucker for CD soundtracks, and I would rather have the version that comes with the soundtrack. So for those two reasons, that's why But yeah, really really happy I was able to get a slipcover for it. So that's pretty cool. So there you go. So House on the Edge of the Park. This one here is another one. This one's going to be kind of hard to show. But yeah, I have this on Blu-ray. This is a film by Joe D'Amato. And we have Emmanuel and Francois. Sorry, but my hand has to kind of cover some stuff. So, yeah, this one's got a little bit of wear on it and stuff. You can kind of tell. Oh, yeah, especially there on the back. You see the little slit there. Yeah, this one's a little beat up, to be honest with you. But of course, you guys know me. You follow my stuff. I always do put everything in protective cases and everything else. So I'll be able to kind of, still be able to take care of it once I get it in the case. So, but anyway, so yeah, I remember seeing this movie a couple of times. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I don't know. Maybe give it another look-see. But yeah, so able to get a yeah, that's pretty creepy there with the cleave. But yeah, so Emmanuel and Francois. So got the two slip covers there. Okay, now like I said, I got me some Regio Diodato stuff. Let's see. All right. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, this was another one. I got another slip cover, and this one here is for my 4K for The Devil's Honey by Lucio Fulci. A sleazy masterpiece. The movie is very sleazy, by the way. So, anyway, yeah. No, I wouldn't say. Definitely not my favorite Fulci movie. But anyways, like, yeah, it's like, I got this for the collection and stuff, and, mine didn't have a slipcover, so, but now I do have one, so, there you go, so that's cool. There we go. So that's actually 3 slipcovers I ended up getting. Okay, now we're on to the Diodato films. The first one I got, could not believe I got this for a really good price. I have this, I have the Kino Lorber Blu-ray, but you know what, I'm going to go ahead and, got this for a really good deal, and, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade from Blu-ray to 4K, and that is Last Cannibal World, or its alternate title is Jungle Holocaust. This is the movie that Diodato made before he made Cannibal Holocaust, which kind of kick-started the Italian jungle cannibal movies. So, and another thing, too, is check this out. Still brand new and still sealed. Got a great deal on this one here. So, I think this has got some stuff in there. It's like probably a booklet or something. Got some weight to it. Last Cannibal World, limited edition exclusive bonus disc. Includes alternate US TV version, or alternate US version, sorry. But, so yeah, so that's what that was. Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, this felt like it had some weight to it. But, yeah, for the longest time I had the Kino Lorber Blu-ray, so now, but got, was able to get a great deal on this, so the sacrification of an arm, the quartering of a crocodile, cannibalism in horrifying detail, the murder of daughters, a python devouring an iguana, wild love. There you go. So yeah, able to upgrade this one. Still one of the best. This is the one that kicked off the Italian cannibal trend worldwide. A gripping study of survival with high levels of gore. Bon appetit. So there we go. So yeah, definitely on the video nasties list. But yeah, really happy to finally, be able to upgrade this one from Blu-ray to 4K. So that's nice. This one here, this is only Blu-ray, but oh wait, there's some here I got to cover too. Okay. This one here, a ballad in blood. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm kind of covering the best parts of the slipcover, but yeah, there's some stuff on there I'm not really allowed. YouTube doesn't like it when you show this kind of stuff, but I think you can figure it's boobs. But a disturbing horror-hued thriller, a violent story of sex, drugs, and university students that's cynical and excessive. Simonetti's score, Claudio Simonetti, awesome. Simonetti's score is amazing. Of course, it's always amazing. But look at that slipcover, though. See, there you go. Just sorry, I have to kind of cover a couple of things. There's from the other view. Man, look at that. That's cool. And 2, got a really great deal on this. Even though it is just Blu-ray, but still sealed. Brand new. Hasn't even been opened yet. So yeah, look, never seen this movie. Don't know, it sounds like it could be good. Hopefully it will be. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll check that out. And also, same too. These are all Severin except for, the 2. So anyway, I was almost going to show it. I didn't. All right, next up, this here. I know this is on 4K, but to be honest with you, the Blu-ray was a lot cheaper, and this is a blind buy for me, really. I've never seen this movie, so I don't even know if I'm going to like it. If it turns out I do like it, then what I'll do is, I'll probably kick back and wait and see if I can get, like a, be able to upgrade it or something to 4K or whatever. So we'll see what happens, but anyway, go ahead and check this out first, see if I even like it. We have Jack the Ripper. So, yep. One fun ride through the bloody streets of the past. 2 complete versions of the infamous serial killer Shocker. So, so like I said, I don't even know if I'm even going to like this movie or not. Got to wait and see. Black and white. Okay. Let's see. So, yep. Movie inside. And no reversible cover art. Like I said, yeah, I'm going to wait and see. I'll watch the movie first, and if it turns out it's really good and I like it, then down the road, I'll look and see about, upgrading to the 4K. Maybe wait and see if the record store gets in a nice copy that still has a slipcover and stuff like that. But for right now, the Blu-ray will definitely do. I can live with Blu-ray. It's not going to kill me. So, there you go. So, Jack the Ripper. This one here definitely intrigued me, mainly because it's a film by Lamberto Bava, and you guys know, not too long ago I did a video talking about the 4K for Black Sunday that Scream Factory put out. This one here intrigues me because it's Lamberto Bava basically doing a remake of his father's movie Black Sunday, and this one is called The Mask of Satan. So I saw this, and yeah, it was a really good affordable price. So I think this is only $12.99. And, wow, Lamberto Bava's film stands on its own. It's weird and endearing with freaky effects. This is the kind of thing that remakes should do. Let's see here. Comes a modern-day reimagining of his father's classic Black Sunday. So, interested to see that. Interested to see, him doing his interpretation of his father's work. So, I'm going to be curious to see how that pans out. It's only a Blu-ray. I don't know. I don't think this has a 4K. I could be wrong, but no reversible artwork. But I don't know. I need to look at that. I didn't think of that. I bought this and didn't even think to look and see if this even has a 4K or not. But anyway, yeah, probably for the best. Go ahead and watch it first, and if there is a 4K, then down the road I can look and see about upgrading. So anyway, so yeah, gonna be looking forward to checking this out. Got a few days off of work, so yeah, it's gonna be fun to check out a couple of these I haven't seen yet. So yeah, this one here is another one I'm gonna have to kind of cover, but yeah, got it for a really good price. It's Severin, and it is on 4K. We have The Devil's Wedding Night. So a perfect gothic horror experience. Just about every gothic hallmark for fans revere is here, and they are executed exquisitely. I'm sorry, just kind of the back on here is a little bit hard to read. It exists in its own weird time warp, satanic horror that draws elements from Bram Stoker, The Exorcist, and the grisly crimes of the Countess Bathory. So anyway, so yeah, kind of curious to see what this is going to be like. So, damn, this was hard. Real quick. But yeah, both discs are in there. But yeah, we'll wait and see how that goes along. But The Devil's Wedding Night, we'll see if that's any good or not. And last but not least, this is the other item that I got that is not Severin. Picked this up for only $10. I bought these like way back in the day, but I'm trying to, reclaim, get some newer, nicer editions of these DVDs. But anyway, so I got, this is volume 12 of Mystery Science Theater 3000. So this one has the Rebel set, Secret Agent, Secret Dragon, the Starfighters, and Part the Clonus Horror. So, interesting thing about Parts the Clonus Horror, if you ever heard of the Michael Bay movie The Island, basically that movie is kind of a, I don't know if you could call it a ripoff or a remake or whatever else, but it is basically the same movie as Parts the Clonus Horror. So, yeah, the director, there's an interview with the director on there where he mentions that they did take from his movie and everything. It's very similar. And I think at one point he said, I think he said something about he even sued Michael Bay for it and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, $10. And the discs in here are all perfectly mint condition. We got Crow and Servo there. And there we go. But yeah, I mean, I'm surprised, like the outer case you can see has, like a little bit of wear and tear on there, you see like there at the top and stuff. But yeah, the discs are absolutely perfect. See, like here's Parts of the Clonus Horror, but you turn it over, it's like the disc is in mint condition. That's perfect. All four of them are that way. So whoever had this before took excellent care of it. I will say that. Even if it is a tiny little bit beat up on the outside case. But anywho. So anyway, so yeah, got that to kind of, get nicer, newer copies of my DVDs to replace the old scratched up ones that I've had for decades. So yeah. So there we go. So volume 12, Mystery Science Theater. Easily my favorite TV show of all time. I love this show. Yeah. Just great. Discovered a lot of old and cult films and everything by watching this show. So anyway, there we go. So we got that. We got Devil's Wedding Night. The Mask of Satan. Jack the Ripper. Ballad in Blood. Last Cannibal World. And our 3 slipcovers, we have The Devil's Honey, Emmanuel and Francois, and House on the Edge of the Park. And on CD, we got Chilling Thrilling Hooks and Haunted Harmonies. So anyway, so that's about it. So, yep. So if anybody took the time to watch all of this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I also hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like. Maybe share the video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, got some more fun videos coming, but that won't be till later. For right now, it's after 7 o'clock on Halloween night. It's time to go out and raise some hell. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween. Please be safe. take care of yourselves. Just just make good choices, things like that. And also too, love your movie library. So that's it, everybody. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful holiday, and talk to you all later. Bye.